First of all, you don't know me.
We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, drama girl, cheering for the right team. Drama queens, smart girl, rough girl, fashion but you're tough girl. You could sit with us, girl. Drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens, drama queens.
Please welcome to the stage your drama queens, Hilarie Burton Morgan, Sophia Bush, and Bethany Joy Lenz.
Hey, listen.
We're back, baby!
Woo! You guys.
Hey!
You knew what you were doing when you signed up for the second show, right? All right, we're all on the same page.
How many people here now were here at 7?
Okay, that's a good number. Oh, man. All right, don't ruin it for everybody
No
else.
spoilers.
That's right, that's right. Well, guys, we're so happy to be here in Boston for our first tour. We're kicking off the tour with you guys. I mean, I love the East Coast. I grew up in Jersey, and, I'm just... Oh, yeah, you need more champagne.
Yeah, listen,
is
that our communal cup right
We only
now?
have one cup, but, that feels fine.
Yeah, our bartender, we got one plastic cup, Joy. Make it count. No
Guys,
bubbles.
it's our first show. We haven't worked all the kinks out yet, okay?
No, we're on a journey together, but we feel really lucky. We all have very stressful lives. We know that you do too.
Hey, that's Danielle. That's our producer. Yeah.
Guys, when you hear us on the podcast, ask a question, and then suddenly we go, oh, it happened in 2006. It's because Danielle is giving us the answers in the
Please
chat.
give it up for Danielle.
Yeah.
She's our hero.
Yeah, we love you.
This tour would not have happened without her.
She's so good. No, we all have stressful lives, and so once a week, we take what? An hour? 2 hours.
2, because we got to watch it.
Yeah.
And we commune with one another. Yeah. And you guys join us for that journey, so thank you so much.
We're so glad to be here.
It's cool that we're doing it in front of people, but also kind of nerve-wracking, right? Because I'm just like, normally we're like, hey, cut that part out.
Yeah. Normally we're in our pajamas, too, and, from the waist down.
I sleep in this.
Yeah. I totally wear these shoes at home.
Oh, yeah.
Normal.
Woke up like this, for sure. It's become, like, even as we're settling in, just being backstage again, we're remembering all the times, but even when we were on tour with the One Tree Hill Tour, and you guys would come to visit or introduce the show, like, it just feels, we always fall back into this rhythm with each other. It feels so great. It always feels like, and now we're doing this trip together in an RV. We're driving around in an RV to all these cities to see you guys.
Friends, when we started planning this trip, obviously there's logistics required to get from city to city. And very quickly we were like, but if we got an RV, we could be together, just us, kind of like the hour that we watch the podcast on Zoom, which you don't hear most of because we're talking shit. We get to do it together. And I will say, we every so often we joke that we should make t-shirts that say blame, fill in the blank, for whatever dumb thing we did that year on our show. We do have to blame Tyler Hilton.
This is Tyler Hilton's fault that we're on a road trip. Listen. Okay, so Tyler was doing this tour all over North America, and he showed up at my farm in an RV, which my son thought was the coolest shit ever, right? And Gus was like, Mom, he's got a house and it's his car, and it's awesome. And I'm like, your dad and I work in trailers all the time. You've never been this excited. And so Gus is totally enamored with this thing, and Tyler's like, yeah, anybody can drive an RV. Not true. We test drove the RV yesterday, and it didn't have any luggage in it, right? Which meant it was light in the back and real bouncy on 2-lane country roads, and top speed I could get it to was 40 miles per hour, and I was just like, fuck. We gotta go all over New England.
We were texting, and I could tell she was really stressed, and I was at work in Atlanta, and I was like, can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you? And she was like, from Atlanta? I was like, I don't know why I'm asking the question, but I'm worried.
Wait, but this is the first time I'm hearing about the 40 miles per hour. Is that our limit?
No, it's not our limit, because guess what? We loaded that thing. And Mommy got it to 70 miles per hour today. I was cooking. Yeah. I just needed some junk in the trunk. Exactly. Is what the deal was. And now I'm an expert. Now I'm so good at this.
Yeah.
And also on like the highway when you have to change lanes, people were kind of being dicks, but yeah. Noted.
It's true.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. If you thank someone before they do the thing, then they are guilted into doing the thing. Yeah. So you have to put your fingernails out and be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. So that's our shtick. If you're driving down the highway and you see a too big RV with some fingernails hanging out the side,
it's us. Just get out of the way. It's us. We're on vacation with each other.
We love a journey. We've got another journey to tell them about, Joy. Tell them.
Oh, okay, so we love our sponsors, and we have an amazing sponsor that one of the things about our sponsors, the luxury that we have is being able to pick out sponsors that we really love. So when we share things with you guys, it's real. Like, we really love these things. And so one of the ones that we are super excited about is Cheap Caribbean, and they are actually sending one of our listeners on a cruise, on a vacation. So you have the details, and I have the cocktail.
Yes.
Yeah, Joy's going to make us the Cheap Caribbean strawberry pineapple sparkling margarita while Sophia tells us all the details.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. Y'all know we love a cocktail if you've watched our live shows that we've done on the internet.
No.
Who, us? You're no stranger to it. And when our friends at Cheap Caribbean heard that we were taking an RV trip, they were like, oh, that's cute. The tropics are better, but we'll just give away a trip to the tropics for you girls. And we were like, oh, well, great, because we want to do that for listeners. Also, can we come?
Can we come down?
How many people get to go on the trip? They said only 2, but it's fine.
Just don't be surprised if we're in the cabana next
Yeah, we might check ourselves in your luggage. Don't worry about it. All you need to know is that the details are on our Instagram, because I'm not going to tell you to pull out your phones right now unless you want to, write down the recipe for this margarita. I've already had one. It's why I'm loose on the details.
No, I think it's like you have to follow us.
Yes.
You follow Cheap Caribbean.
Yes.
And then you have to tag your best friend in a post. So just go to our Instagram and I'll tell you what to do. Okay, yeah. Joy's going to tell us what to do.
Okay, so here we're going to do an ounce and a half of tequila because obviously we're ready to party. We're going to do 1/2 ounce of strawberry syrup and 3/4 ounce of pineapple juice and 3/4 ounce of lime juice. I'm really more of a feel it out kind of a.
That's true.
We measured them at 7. At 9, you get what you get.
Yeah. You're welcome. 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're welcome. 9 o'clock. Here we go. That feels like 3/4.
Great. Did you already put the tequila in there?
I did, ma'am.
Oh. You should put some more though, right?
What's that called, Joy? A floater? That's nice.
That smells nice. It smells like the Caribbean.
It sure does. I realize we're going into winter, which makes me want to go to the beach more, weirdly. Like in the summer, I feel like I can go anytime, and now that it's getting cold, I'm desperate for warmth.
Okay, Joy's going to
What is that? Oh.
This is a very dramatic shake.
It is.
Ooh.
Where can they get all the details?
On our Instagram.
CHEAP CARRIBEAN. Okay, here's the question. .com. So this is always my problem. I can never.
Hold on. What do you need me to do? Muscles?
Oh.
Oh! You got a souvenir. She's not sorry.
I'm a sloppy ball.
All right, here's the deal. Here, you want to hand this one out?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah. Hold on. Where's Christina? Is she back? Christina got drink first show. I want to make sure.
We got to give it to a new person.
We can't
this time.
double dip, right? We need somebody.
Here's what we're going to need. Because our friends, we're grown-up ladies trying to set a good example, and there was a lot of underage drinking on our show. I need to see an ID.
Who's got their ID?
Okay. You were fast. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, get it.
Okay. Hi, Anne in a jersey. I feel like you deserve this. What is your name?
What's your ID?
Shamari.
Oh, hi. Of age. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the proof. Appreciate the outfit. I wish I had one for everyone. We'll see what happens on our 2023 tour.
Wait, are you making... What did you say?
I said we'll see what happens on the 2023 tour.
Ooh, the 2023 tour. Listen, once they get used...
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot your
smart.
pineapple.
Yeah. Ta-da! Hold on, I'm stealing some of this. Okay. You guys, we want to raise a toast to our drama queens family. You guys have given us so much. We get to be together. We get to be with you. Thank you for being on our first stop of the tour. Cheers.
Thank you.
Yay.
Cheers, babies.
I really love you too.
Woo!
So much.
Good call on adding extra tequila to this one.
Yeah.
It's
when in doubt, Joy. Wow. Add more tequila. It does feel weird to be out in a group because normally we watch the episodes and we kind of confer with each other like, all right, what shit are we going to talk? Like, there's a backstage thing. And when we come out here, it's fly by the seat of our pants, you guys. So I need you to be forewarned that Rob Buckley is a nightmare. Like, legitimately?
Yeah.
Wrong. It says that we have 3 minutes, but he talked so fucking much last time that we should probably just bring him, right?
Yeah. That feels right. Bring him out here.
Yeah. Give it up, Buckley!
That's what we do. Come on. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you.
Wow.
What's the sound of 300 people calling you a liar, Burton?
Hey, first question. Why are you so obsessed with me?
You turn a girl down once and she calls you a monster for 20 years.
Stop!
Unbelievable.
We're in love with each other.
Rob, when did you get into town? When did you get into Boston?
Yesterday. Last night.
Have you been here before? You spent
Yeah,
time
as a
here?
kid.
Just as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Just poking around?
What'd you do here as a kid?
Yeah.
I just like visited family, friends. Kids visit Boston. There's not an age limit on it.
Suddenly I just picture you walking alone in that same little red sweatshirt with a little suitcase down the sidewalk. By the
Paddington
seaport.
Bear?
The train I was hitching a ride on stopped in Boston, so I got off and tried my wares here.
We're glad you joined us. Thank you so
Thank
much
you for having me.
out.
Twice, by the way.
Yeah.
Again tomorrow.
I know. I'm so excited.
Well, that's it. So we get to race each other tomorrow. We're in the RV. And are you flying or are you training?
Yeah, let's see what wins, modern aviation or your RV.
Watch your flight get delayed. I'm going to laugh so hard.
Man, we're going to talk so much.
Don't put that in
trash.
the universe, Joy. Don't do that. It's an hour flight. It should be quick.
Oh, I'll ask you backstage. I was going to say, what airline are you on? Maybe we'll just, somebody somewhere has like a spell.
Don't.
Spells?
Don't do that.
Did someone say my name?
Listen, I was invited to be in the RV, but I thought, knowing how much Burton farts, there's no way I want to be trapped in a space with her for 5.5 hours.
You're the
Pass.
worst. No, listen. Rob and I did a movie together where we decided the only thing we were going to eat the whole time we were filming the movie was a hot dog.
Yeah.
Whose idea was this? Well, who do you think? And we ate hot dogs like every day, but like $100 worth of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like gourmet, fancy pants hot dogs. And we're in the middle of this scene where we're sitting on the front porch of the house, and we're both like, we're going to fart right now.
Yeah.
But we had to be the leaders on set, and we're children. We're definitely not leaders. I'm glad we had that experience together, Rob. We're so much better now than we were then.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I've grown up a lot since then. Not at all.
Rob, when they gave you the job as Clay on One Tree Hill, did you...
You guys have watched?
Did you... I'm trying to remember if you crossed paths with, was Chad on the show at the same time, or did he?
No.
No, you guys didn't cross paths.
No.
Okay.
Why are you guys yelling?
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
We haven't watched those seasons
Dang.
yet, you guys. It's a blur.
The late night crowd is surly. Wow.
Okay, wait, did you know that you were going to be a series regular, though?
Yes, I knew I was going to be a series regular. I knew that Chad and Hilarie were leaving.
Okay.
And
What'd they say about us?
Really nice thing about Chad. Yeah, so I knew it was going to be, thank you, Mom. Flew all the way here from Southern California. I knew it was going to be a regular and like a sports agent, and that was kind of the gist of it.
Fortitude.
Okay.
By the way, thank you for joining us for the interactive podcast experience.
Yeah.
All the listeners at home who are like, who the is shouting in the background?
I kind of like it. It's like One Tree Hill Mad Libs.
Oh, yeah. That's
know?
a good idea, actually. That should be our next merch. One Tree Hill Mad Libs.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Like dialogue
so
from the show, like famous speeches or
like
something.
like a Mad Libs book.
But yeah, that's a fun idea.
Guys, here's a question. If they made One Tree Hill NFTs, would you buy them?
Stop! Mom, you're such a dork.
I'm just saying, make that money.
They're worth 12 cents.
What is an NFT?
So
for later.
Here's what I'd heard about Rob. Because I left, I was like pregnant, and they're like, there's a new boy on the show. I still had friends and family working on the show. They're like, there's this guy, he's like known for being like hot with his shirt off on some like Lady Cougar show. What was the Lady Cougar show?
The Lady Cougar show, that was how it was advertised. Lipstick Jungle.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Jungle Cougar, same deal. What had you heard about our show before jumping in?
What I heard about your show, it was that it was very popular, and it was like pretty people staring out of windows. And I was like, listen, I got a window in my house. I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll hit the salon on the way to Wilmington. We can get there. We can make this work. I actually, like, I told this show last time, or at the story at the last show, so bear with me if you were here last show, but like, I really went into this blind. I booked the job and was like, this is tremendous. All I knew is that I was going to be a part of something big. So I did, what you do. I bought a season on DVD. I took it home to watch it. I went in hesitant. I'll give you the brief version is that like the night I chose to start watching this was like on the heels of a UFC fight when all of my dude bro buddies were over.
Dude bro.
Very high testosterone setting, and I was like, this seems like a great time to pitch a teenage drama show. Do you guys want to watch it? They were game, and I kind of expected like it to be like, we're gonna snicker at the TV and like judge it, and that wasn't the experience. It was like quiet, and it was like, I guess it's not. You can change if you want to change it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it was like we were in, and I remember just being like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This show's got some things right. This is good.
Kissing and crying,
and then I
man.
immediately felt a ton of pressure because I remember thinking like, this show's a huge hit. 2 things left and 2 things are coming in. So if this season doesn't go well, I am at least 50% to blame for it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You were so great, though. You came in so seamlessly, and like it was so easy to work with you right away. You were smart. You were on top of everything. I felt like, and the sense of improv that you bring to your work, just because you're so quick, felt like it was just fun. It was a relief from all the day-to-day, like everybody just trying to stick in their box and stay and do the thing. And we had a lot of people come in and out, and I think they were probably, they just wanted to do a good job and leave, like come in and do the good job and then leave, and then they were a little afraid to color outside the lines. And you always, it just felt like you had a freedom in your work that felt, as another actor in scene with you, like a relief. Like, oh, we can play. Oh, this is going to be fun,
Oh, that's nice. Thank you for saying that. I think that's one of the things you have going for you when you are the new kid. Because also, mind you, I jumped in season 7. So it's like, I say like joining a show, I know, you don't have to go, yup. I get it. You know the show. Nerds. I'm kidding. Okay, I love you.
Joy's right. Joy's right. He fit in so well. It's just a shame that with all that improv skill, he's not funny.
I know.
God.
I know.
Like, that's what we missed.
But like, it's typically when you join a show, like I say, it's like transferring high school as your senior year. where like everyone has friends, everyone knows the deal, and you're showing up and you're like, how do I just fly under the radar? How do I get through? And so, of course, joining like a big show after 6 years, a lot of worry. But one of the things you have is always freedom. You don't know like how things work, what the sort of MO is. So you can kind of just like come in and shoot your shot. And if you want, be brave and just like go big and let them reel you back in. So there kind of is a cool freedom in it because you're like, I don't know what you're expecting of me, so I'm going to give you this version.
Yeah. It was great. I feel like we saw that. And you and James got on right away, too. So that was like easy. There was an easy camaraderie.
He was so great. Everyone was really lovely. I mean, everyone was quite nice. And, you know, Clay changed a bit. Like, I think what we ended up seeing of him in Clay's first episode, like, we had shot totally different intro stuff with Clay. I think the first scene is now me in an office on a headset. I'm, like, bouncing a tennis ball off the wall, and I'm, like, closing a deal. The original scene, which is, I love that my very first scene on the show, I was giving a lecture to, like, 150 extras. And I remember just laughing, like, of course, like, all of our bosses are there that day because they're like, let's see if this new kid knows what he's doing.
Did you shoot that version?
Yes.
And they cut it?
Whoa.
100%. I was that good that they were like, scrap it. Is it too late to get someone else? And it was. They were like, just write a new scene. But yeah, like, my very first scene was, like, giving a lecture to it. And they were just like, nah, can you put a headset on and bounce a tennis ball off a wall instead? Like, you got to take away from what you're doing and distract the audience.
Just play with some toys.
Just play with some toys.
Yeah.
That sounds like a smarter choice to me, though, because we had a lot of, like, I mean, Haley was a teacher, and there was a lot of, Andy was a teacher. I think they had just seen that setting before. They probably wanted to do something that gave you more energy, and it was like interest right away because we hadn't seen something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a much better glimpse into Clay because it was like a guy who's multitasking. He's hustling. It was I think a much more appropriate introduction to the character than like it was just giving some random like talk, you know. It was sort of like, there's no connective tissue to who he is here.
Clay wasn't Andy. He wasn't a professor. Like, let him be a cool guy.
He wasn't a regular guy. He was a cool guy.
He was a cool guy. Hot agent with a psycho stalker that looked just like his ex-dead wife.
Who wants to talk about psycho stalkers?
Yes!
You guys, another actor that came on our show as the new kid and totally changed everything up, gets a pretty bad rap. I feel like a lot of the fan base thinks he's like a bad guy, but he's a really good guy in real life. Let's bring him out.
IRL, he's the best.
Ladies, who do we got?
Here's our guy.
Matt Barr! Matt Barr!
That's what we do. Come on.
I wouldn't change it if I could.
I wouldn't change you if I could. I wouldn't change you if I could.
We're gonna make him take his shirt off to show his back. Make sure that it's not still on there. No, don't.
Oh, I was like, oh my God.
Don't do it!
I almost called you and said, should I just do it? Just put it on?
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Just to freak everybody out.
Yeah.
Matt, this is the first time that we're seeing each other since we shot all that crazy stuff.
It's been probably 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is dumb.
What's up, you guys?
Give it up for Matt
It's been a minute.
All right, you're literally in the middle of filming right now. You wrapped at, 3 o'clock in the morning last night?
That's right. Enough to get to the airport.
And get here.
Get here, baby.
To Boston, because you just couldn't stay away from the One Tree Hill of it all.
Come on. Talk a little psychedelic.
Yeah. Well, so has this part haunted you the way it's haunted me?
You know, it's funny because I've been able to like travel around the world a bit, like several continents, and everywhere I go, I hear psychedelic.
Really?
Really?
I remember my dad once was like, "Why are they yelling that at you?" He's like, "Was that what you were called?"
So, because your part, I mean, you literally, it says, guys, anytime we do a show, they give us a cheat sheet, so you're getting to see behind the scenes here. It says that they ranked all of the villains of One Tree Hill, and you rated higher than Dan Scott. Paul only ranked number 5. You were number 2 out of the top 10 villains of One Tree Hill.
Wow.
Yeah, who's number 1?
I think it was Danny Carey. You're the baddest dude on the show.
It's because I head-butted Brooke across the room, I think, or something like that. And then I think I licked your face, I think, or something. You know?
That happened.
Wait, what is
so are you aware of any of this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can you give Buckley the rundown of what the hell happened?
See, this is the late night crowd, Buckley.
Yeah.
So wait, you licked her face?
You licked my face.
Because in the wake of you guys doing that, I got my face licked when I came on the show.
Did you?
Yeah, that's right.
What's up, Tree Hill?
Yeah. Why are you my
what that
copycat?
says about our
you
writers.
copy everything I do.
I'm obsessed with you.
I remember asking, I think I asked Hilarie, I was like, hey, this is kind of like a Hannibal Lecter thing, but what if I just lick your face to the scene? Are you down? She's like, yeah, let's do it.
Of course I was.
It'll look so creepy.
Here's the thing that was really difficult, because so many people have come to us and they've talked about what that storyline meant to them, because it was about processing trauma. It's like, oh my God, this terrible, scary thing happened to me. How do I get past that? And we take that really seriously. And it was really easy for people to buy into you being a psycho because you are so good at your job. However, you were the loveliest person on set. So when they were like, we want to bring him back. If it had been anyone else, we would have been like, no, we're not getting beat up again. It's totally inappropriate. We're not doing it. But with Matt, we're like, okay, that's awesome. We'll do it.
It's just, he was really misunderstood.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of...
Go ahead.
Yeah, give Buckley the overview of who Derek was, and then I have a challenge for us as a little collective.
And also, I just want to say how hilarious. I hope I'm in an airport with you someday, just so I can hear someone shout across the terminal, "Hey, Psycho Derek!"
That's right.
Because how funny that is for all the people who don't know who you are.
That's right.
That just hear that and they're like, that was kind of a dick move.
I'm just smiling.
He's probably going through some stuff.
Like drinking my iced coffee, have a great flight, Oh, yeah, came to town and, Hilarie's long-lost brother and...
Wait, were you actually her brother? Okay.
Who remembers my real name? Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know that.
Okay, so here's what's screwed up about that. That was the name of my real-life boyfriend at the time while we were shooting the show, and that was someone's way of, making a dig, and they're like, we know what we'll name her psycho stalker. Ian. And, it was the most blatant, it was really
rude.
Awkward. But you made a good Ian.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was cool because he kind of slowly endeared himself to this, this community.
This pack of high schoolers.
Yeah, right.
What a creep.
He was incredibly charming and
a good photographer.
Yeah, great photographer. But things started.
How did they pitch you this part though? Did you know how batshit it was gonna go before you signed up for it?
I didn't. No.
Wait,
what did
really?
they tell you?
I thought I was your brother.
You really thought you were her brother?
This is gonna be great.
So you were just obsessed with her and had been following her and then decided to try and kill her? What was your deal with Brooke? What happened?
Yeah.
I missed it. I wasn't in this
He doesn't
storyline.
remember. He's like, I don't know, guys.
I don't know where I was.
You were probably writing an album, babe. Good for you.
I was somewhere.
Yeah.
But I missed it.
No, I did know. I remember in the audition, I remember there was one scene that was, the charming sweet brother. Mm-hmm. And then there was this psycho scene and I sort of went off book. I was sitting there with Mark, and I just sort of improvised this whole thing, and I jumped on the couch, and I threw a chair and licked a wall, No, but
that's how he's gotten all his jobs. He's like, all these cowboy movies, I'll just lick something.
Yeah, maybe they'll believe it, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Had you worked in Wilmington before?
No, but have you all been there? This is the greatest place. This is the greatest place on earth. I still want to move there and raise a family.
That's the thing, it sucks you in. We called it the black hole of comfort. Because you go to Wilmington, and then all of a sudden you're 65 years old, and you're like, I've been here forever. That's right. That's how Rip Van Winkled me. Yeah. Well, there's still time.
That's right.
You're doing lots of cowboy things now.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So my question for you is, after you did our show, do you get typecast as bad boys, or do you play good boys, or what's the shtick?
So for it seemed for years after I was a psycho, stalker, rapist, cannibal or something,
Cannibal's
but
different.
I'm actually a really nice guy.
Okay, wait, this is the moment for the thing that I want to do, because Hilarie mentioned, look, people have experiences with our storylines. We obviously have experiences with our storylines. We have a whole podcast about it. But, your storyline is intense, and it's important to honor that, and it's also very important to say this is our friend who's a lovely human
So
being.
nice.
Like literally the best person. And I think there's it's like we need a saging almost of Derek.
Right.
So can you tell the audience 3 things about yourself that are just nice so they can get to know Matt Barr?
It's like speed
and we can
dating.
just clean it out a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Sage the room with us.
3 gentle things about Matt Barr.
Just 3 lovely things about yourself.
I love listening to Enya with my mom. She loves Enya. She's an artist.
See?
My fiance is in the audience somewhere. Her name is Kylie. I don't know where she is, but she's the sweetest, most beautiful woman ever. And I don't know. I love The Notebook.
Can I make a gentle request to the fans?
Yeah.
Going forward, when you see Matt in an airport or a public arena, how about instead of shouting "Psycho Derek," you shout "Sweet Matt"?
Yes.
Let's flip the script. Let's change the narrative.
Can everybody give us a try on that on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Sweet Matt.
Come on.
Thank
I love
you.
that.
That helps, doesn't it?
I can finally go out in public again. My mom will be so happy.
Yeah, wait, what was your family's reaction, Matt? I didn't even think about that.
You know what? I remember like the first, like when I kind of went crazy on you. I remember my mom being like, "What did we do wrong?" You know, I'm like, it's all right.
They internalized it. They're like,
Yeah, like
we
we did something real wrong here. Yeah. No, I think they I don't know. That was fun. It was we had a good time, didn't we?
Well, that's the thing. I felt so safe with you, so that even though the subject matter was like horrific and really scary, you were so safe. And you were so just like, are you okay? Can I take care of you? And I was like, okay, you can stay. Like, don't hurt me, but also like you can stay. And there was that hope that, I mean, when we went and we visited you in prison and then got the whole sob story about, Ian's life and that he's only attacking women because his heart was broken, or something stupid like that. There was kind of this thing where we thought for a second they were going to try to like rehab your character and then keep you around.
Right. Wow. I remember sort of like wondering how that would play out. Like
awful.
How would we? How would we earn this one?
No, but listen, it's been 20 years, so like he's probably up for parole at this point. So you just stay put, Matt Barr.
It's like he's been doing
stay on your horse over where you are in the Wild West.
I like the idea of Matt's mom at work being like, "My son is on One Tree Hill," and her coworkers being like, "Go on, what role?" And she's like, "He's the captain of the basketball team."
Yeah.
That's so sad. Did you hang out with anybody, or were you just like doing push-ups and being scary in your hotel room while you were in Wilmington?
I feel like Lee Norris and I were just like running around town.
Yeah.
Lee Norris!
Yay, we love Lee.
He's always up to make a friend and have a good time.
Well, kind of like Rob was saying, you come in as like the new guy. You guys were this family, and I remember Lee just kind of swooped me up and was like, "Hey, we're going to Sophia's, or we're going to Hilarie's," or he was a sweetheart guy, and kind of you guys were sweet to embrace me.
Well, we
as the new crazy guy in town.
We were just talking about the house parties, like the Halloween parties and stuff, because we're trying to talk Matt's fiance into having an ice luge at the wedding. We definitely had them at my parties, and 10 out of 10, guys.
And fire dancers.
We should have a drama queen's ice luge. Danielle, why don't we have an ice luge?
Here we go.
Rob, I feel like
go
you
on the
missed,
list.
because Hilary left before you came on the show, so you missed all these like epic parties. Were there any when you got here? Like, was anybody else doing?
No, you guys
that
were all
stuff?
tired. By the time I got there, everyone was just exhausted. They were like, "No, we can go see a movie, kid." Hilary left. She was a lot. We're beat.
Hey, who wants more? Who wants more? All right. We got another heartthrob in the wings. Does anyone want to hear a beautiful song? Woo! We're hanging out with the bad boys tonight. Give it up for Tyler and Hilton.
You ready? I'm ready.
nicely for the first stop.
We really did.
Congratulations,
Boston,
fellas.
you're welcome.
We did a push-up contest backstage. I won.
Yeah.
I won. Oh, this is so cool. How much fun is this? I'm dying laughing backstage at all this stuff. You guys are killing me. I was almost bummed I had to come on stage because I was having so much fun just watching, but I'll join the party. All right, when you guys were at the first show, I'm going to do a different song here, but this is another one of my favorite ones from the show. See if you guys remember this vibe. In honor of the road trip you guys are doing this weekend, I guess. What was that about the ballroom dancing class I asked about? It's all I've thought about, 'cause you were saying get a chance to talk, and talk my turn to dance. Maybe dance my turn to dates, and dates aging. I hope you let your intuition precede my reputation, 'cause I have one. 'Cause I am what you see, I am not what they say. But if I turn out to be, could you love me anyway? Standing anonymous, hoping your heart will just wake up and ask for me by name. Maybe someday you'll ask for me by name. No, not today. Is love, and it's hard to say with your notes and your looks, and you're reaching away, and I've confidence issues with your intentions. And sugar, I'm not hip to all your tricks, but your algebra and your politics, and the band has planned a hotel intervention. So don't you leave me on my lonesome to exceed my reputation, 'cause I have one. I am not what they say, but if I turn out to be, could you love me anyway? Standing anonymous, hoping your heart will just wake up and ask for me by name. Maybe someday you'll ask for me by name, yeah. No, not today. I'm always here. I've walked you home, and then I've headed for my own. Tell again I'm needed, 'cause I am what you see. I am not what they say, but if I turn out to be, could you love me anyway? I am what you see. I am not what they say, but if I turn out to be, could you love me anyway? Standing anonymous, hoping your heart will just wake up and ask for me by name. Maybe someday you'll ask for me by name. Maybe someday you'll ask for me. Thank you, guys. Man, I haven't sang that in a long time. That was cool.
You're so good. I always wondered for Chris Keller being such a jerk, how he writes such deep songs. Like,
You wrote that?
It's a mask. Yeah.
Holy
yeah.
cow, buddy. Well done.
I think I wrote that actually on set. Or
About who? Which one of us?
maybe
Me.
all of you guys. about Psycho Derek. Pass it on.
Sweet Matt.
Sweet Matt.
There's the sequel.
Can I do one more? Do we have time to do one more?
Hey, we do whatever we want, Tyler. Go nuts.
All I'm gonna do, this is another one of my favorite ones from the show, and we'll see if I get anyone to join me on this one here. We'll see.
Stars go blue, dancing where the evening fell, dancing in my wooden shoes, in a wedding gown.
We're dancing out on 7th Street, dancing through the underground, dancing little marionette. Are you happy now? Yeah. Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you. When the stars go blue. When the stars go blue. We're laughing with your pretty mouth.
Laughing with your pretty mouth,
Laughing with your broken,
laughing with your broken eyes,
laughing with your lover's song in a lullaby. Yeah. Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you.
I'll follow you.
Where do you go when you're lonely? Where do you go when you're blue? Yeah. Where do you go when you're lonely? I'll follow you. Follow you, yeah. Yeah. When the stars go blue. When the stars go blue. When the stars go blue. Yeah. When the stars go blue. Where do you go when you're lonely, baby? Where do you go when the stars go blue? Bethany Joy Lenz, everybody. Oh, man.
Tyler Hilton!
Something,
Tyler!
Putting her on the spot.
Tyler, come sit with us. Darling, join us.
Come here.
Man.
You got it.
I mean, that boy's earned a seat. Let him sit down. Take his shoes off. Get comfortable. Hey.
All right, cool.
Hey, hi.
You haven't played out in like a while, right?
No, in like 2 years, I feel like.
Wow.
Baby, you came out for us.
In fact, to do this trip, I had to open my Sky Miles like file, and it says you haven't opened this since February 2020, which I actually think was at One Tree Hill Convention was the last show I
It was
played.
the last thing we went to.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That honestly was like our last dose
Since
of
this is my
civilization.
foray back into the world is with you guys in this warm womb of love. I feel like.
So warm. Matt, you have to sing a song now.
Yep.
It's going to be a Hakuna Matata.
days. Okay, so did you guys overlap on the show at all? Because you both played like bad boys.
Did we?
I don't think. I mean, we didn't have any scenes, right? But we.
No. What season?
But I
was
would
this?
have paid money.
Yeah. Oh my
for
gosh.
the Chris Keller.
I was like, move out of the way. I got this.
Derek.
And then I
If
get
you
punched.
had just shown up in the basement,
Oh my God.
my God.
Just peeking and be like,
Girls.
oh, wrong room, sorry. And then just.
Because you were involved in the whole
I did.
storyline with Nathan being kidnapped,
I saved
right?
the day.
You saved the day.
Wait, what?
I got to be like the hero.
You saved the day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shut up.
In the most like bitch manner ever, but like I did.
It was you and Dan.
I
You
like
guys,
hit this guy with my car and then ran away screaming. That was me like saving. And I was like, whatever, I'll take it. They're like, you also get to hold a gun in this episode. I was like, cool, doing something cool. They're like, no, being really dumb and Chris Keller. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll take that. That's all right.
That works too.
Yeah.
His commitment is really, it's prime. Like, we watch episodes and he just does things so full out. Like, when you guys did the Riverboat episode and James shoves you, like, you leaned into that fall so hard. We were sobbing, laughing.
Wait, can you talk about that episode a little bit? Because
Yes,
I
good.
wish we had you on the show when we did that episode, because you guys you have some stories, I think, from
For the boys, you guys remember the Cape Fear River?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you remember the Henrietta? The big, like, old-timey riverboat?
Yeah.
They made James and Tyler jump in that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Off
Of the Henrietta.
Well-
As, like, a riverboat casino.
Actually, did I tell you the story about my stunt double? Did I tell you this?
No.
Okay.
No,
This
no.
is so embarrassing. So they were on this riverboat and they're like, and I don't know a ton about the business or acting. I'm kind of like more of a musician, and they kind of taught me everything I knew about being on set, honestly. So I'm on this riverboat, and this guy walks up, and he's got like a cool vibe, and he's got cool hair. And I was like, and I never say this to a guy. And I was like, cool hair, man. And he's like, thanks. And then he walked away, and somebody was like, that's your stunt double, and he's wearing a wig to match your hair. And I went up to this guy and said, all like cool and nonchalant, like, nice hair, bro. He's like, you too, it's your f***ing hair. I was like, how Chris Keller is that? I was like, I was so embarrassed. I thought I was jumping off the riverboat, and I wasn't. There was a stunt double on set to jump off with cool hair.
I love that you walked up to a guy you had never met, and you're basically like, hey man, I'm pretty awesome. And he was like, yeah, cool guy, I guess
He probably hated the hair. They put it on, he's like, who walks around like this? And they're like, the guy that just told you you have nice hair, that's him. That's you.
I remember my double had a full-blown mullet, and I remember I was like, if that's what it looks like, I think we should cut my hair. Is that what it looks like?
No, you look cool. How many times have you had to prove that you don't have the back tattoo?
Yeah, that's good, huh? Should I?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Everyone
man,
on the
with
podcast
that-
right now.
I just
has no
ruined it.
idea.
I know.
Like, no.
Listen, he's really charming. I think this is a good time to open it up to fan questions. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Oh,
Fan questions?
excellent time.
I feel like Matt might have some after all of these years. Do we have Danielle in the audience?
Yeah, we got our first one right here.
Fabulous.
Okay. We can't
Hi.
see you, but...
Okay.
Oh,
I'm over here.
Hi.
First, I want to shout out my sister. It's her birthday today.
Happy birthday!
So my question is, aside from your own characters, is there any character from the show that you feel you relate to the most, and why?
Oh. Well, then or now? Because I'm a mom now. I mean, I like Deb. I like the mom that's just like, I don't know, fuck you guys.
Totally.
I'm going to do what I want.
Totally, Deb.
It's because we have older kids, and we're
Yeah.
just like, guys, I can't deal with any more of these, like, meetings, the PTA meetings, and, like, the things where people want to sell you lip gloss or Tupperware or, like, all those things on
Yeah.
Facebook. We've reached our threshold.
Wait, that happens?
Yeah,
When
we're
your kids
full
get
Deb
older?
now. Full Deb. Yeah, wait
These
for
two
it.
are nodding, and the rest of us are like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun, surly stage. What about you guys?
I mean, I don't know.
I gotta be honest, I think mine would be Brooke Davis. I'm just gonna say, like, if I couldn't be Chris, I feel like that's kind of female energy Chris a little bit sometimes, especially early Brooke Davis.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was a sass and,
Yeah.
a promiscuity, I think, that they shared.
Wait, so how come she leveled up and you never did?
Wait, didn't we hook up in the show? We did.
Oh, that's right.
He remembers. He's just being a dick.
Was it real or was it a dream? But I mean, like, you know, sometimes there's
No, I think it was real.
Did I dream this or did we? No.
It was real because just Lucas walks in.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
And then
that's
Brooke
right.
cries because she realizes she's a groupie.
That's right.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right.
I'm a groupie.
I mean, but also, I didn't like that episode very much because I was like, don't shame her. She's single. She can do whatever she wants.
Get that, girl.
What you want?
She's a consenting adult and he has the voice of an angel. Hello.
I mean, not adult.
Well, I was at least an adult when I played this. I forgot.
Let's just rewind that.
Pause.
I know. We always forget
Child
that,
brides.
that we weren't the same age.
No,
as
I
our
think Chris
characters.
Keller was like
Super
35 or something,
awkward.
technically.
That's dark.
And I was like so young.
Yeah, but
looking
you
at
were
it.
younger than all of us,
I was.
babe. So it made it extra.
So this is funny.
weird.
So I'm younger than them, but on the show, Chris Keller's supposed to be older. So then they aged everybody up. So it's like, okay, Chris Keller's older. And then the very last scene of the movie or the show, they aged it up like 10 more. So I'm like, Chris Keller's like 70 in this scene. Like, I remember telling the producers, I was like, what kind of math are we talking about? They're like, you're older. You're just older, you know?
Just ambiguously older.
Yeah, like throw some baby powder in the hair. Like,
Do you remember the bit about Chris Keller's and the Lamb? How you had the like the wig and the beard like Colonel Sanders?
Oh my!
You looked like a 70-year-old man.
Oh, that's right.
That was great. That was great. You didn't see this? You didn't see me in a beard? No. Oh, I had a big beard. It was awesome. We played all day with it. You weren't there? Oh my God, we had the best time all day. I mean, it was a beard like this.
I mean, you're on your way. You're on your way.
It was like Santa's pervert brother.
Yes.
Give it time.
I smell a spinoff.
I think what's happening is you're trying to pitch coming back as Chris Keller's brother now.
That's
is that what's
right.
going on?
Yeah.
Right, hey.
Hey,
bro.
I like that.
Hey, great hair.
We never established your family. Like, you just like appeared out of mist, right?
Yes, I peer out of the
Reasonable.
mist.
Well, that's so typical. I mean, you never had a family,
You
right?
didn't. Well, you just had like a
I was like a.
Appeared out as of from nowhere.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a kid. Hey, guess what? That kid.
Yeah, he's got a kid.
Listen, that kid worked with us on Extant.
That's right.
Because it went from you being older than us on One Tree Hill to me being your boss on Extant. So I continually get older and you stay the same age, which is some bullshit. That's right. But then this kid is telling me all about One Tree Hill like I don't know.
Oh, that's right, because you weren't on this. Oh my God, that's funny.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you watched the show? And I'm like, baby.
You're like, how far back have you watched, little boy? What do you know about it?
He was so cute. He was a really, really good boy.
Sweet, sweet.
All right, let's do another question. Danielle.
Give it.
What do you guys miss the most about filming?
About filming?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's just hanging out, really. That's the fun stuff, you know, getting in the trailer in the morning and chit-chatting. And we got to do an episode of Sophia's show, Good Sam, and it was so, yeah. It just reminded us of how much we love just being together behind the scenes, you know, just hanging out.
Yeah. And also, I liked when we had really impossible dialogue, and we would all just look at each other like, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
Like when you know you're doing something dorky with your friends, and you're all just like, we doing it?
Yeah, full
We're doing
commitment.
it? Yeah. Let's go.
100%.
You're like, see you on the soup. We're just gonna do this line. See you on the
We're
soup.
gonna get made fun of for this, and we're going down together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. What do you guys miss about filming our show?
Yeah, it's the being on set and the playing. And I feel you on those scenes where like sometimes you get a scene, you're like, all I have to do is not get in the way of this scene and it's gonna be great. Sometimes you have like a middle of the road scene where you're like, we can probably find something here, maybe this could be good. And then sometimes you get a scene where you're like, how do I just minimize how much of an asshole I'm gonna look like?
Yeah.
And those are fun though, because you are watching each other like, how are you gonna play that guy?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. And you always know when you're like, it's not going so well, when and the other actors are like, is there anything you need from me?
Do you want another? She might want another. Do you want another?
Did you want to do that one more time?
I mean, we would really get tasked with that stuff sometimes. And I will never forget, and I shan't say who because it's in the cone of silence for us. But Joy, I just was like, I will love her in a way that is so deep that no one will ever understand.
What happened?
When we were shooting a scene one day, and there was one of these days where the script was just, we were like, is this a game to the writers today? Like, is this week? Are you testing us? And we were mid-scene, and Joy looked at one of the people in the scene and just went, stop, this is horrible. Stop.
No.
You have to start over. My God, start over. And we all just went, oh. But we were like, it was really,
thank God she said
she was
it.
right. We gotta figure this out.
It was only because we were close enough for me to do that. I would never.
I know,
it's
but I
only because
loved
it was just. I was like, I love you too much to let you keep going. You have to stop.
We have to make this work. How can we do it together and change it just a little? And we did. Because you'll never know what scene that was, and that pleases me. Ta-da! Congratulations, everyone. You're great at your job.
Nailed it. Matt, was there a highlight in Psycho Derek for you? Was there like a, this is the best day at work ever moment?
I think I went going out the window. You remember that?
Oh my God, that was nuts.
It was a big stunt thing, and I actually fell on this 30
You actually
feet
did it?
on this cable. Yeah, I did it. And I remember going through this glass. They're like, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. Like,
that's not true.
Freaking hurt.
You got caught.
Yeah. My back was like shredded. I was like, all right.
My God.
Wait, they let you do your own stunts?
Yeah.
They got me a stunt double.
Are you trained in parkour? What's your deal?
I was going full Tom Cruise, you know?
That was a fun day, do not let Tyler jump off this boat. But
Yeah. What's our next question? What do we got?
We got one more. This is the last one.
Okay. No pressure.
Hi. So I know on the last podcast episode you were talking about the theme song. Is there a song that you guys really enjoyed from the show that takes you back to those days today still?
We always feel like we're being punked in the grocery store when I Don't Want to Be comes on. Like
all the time.
What, do you have that reaction ever, like when that comes on?
Yeah. I hear it and I twitch a little.
Well, especially when you're in public, because you look around and you go, is someone looking at me? Like, is this on purpose? Is this a joke?
Like Pavlov's dog. Like they play it every time we're about to do an event or press thing. So as soon as you hear it in the grocery store, you're like, what? Hey,
everybody.
Hey. Who wants an autograph? Hey. And you're like in the banana aisle, and there's
they're like, sir, this is a dentist office.
Yeah.
With a 12-year-old boy, we've been listening to lots of Lithium or all the Pop 2K kind of radio stations on Sirius. And Gus's thing is, he's like, you know Fall Out Boy? And he has no idea the storyline. Wow. And I'm just like, I'm in a little bit.
Wait, refresh me. What was the...
Peyton hooked up with Pete from Fall Out Boy.
What?
Yeah.
Like off screen or on screen?
No. Like
well,
it was a character.
Just kidding. Yeah, that's the kind of street cred that makes you cool when you've got a preteen. Yeah. Listen, those bops still work, man.
I was introduced to Patty Griffin for the first time on our show. Really? They did the rowing song, which I had never heard before, and I just remember watching an episode and being like, what is this song? Who is this singer? Mm-hmm. And then I just went down the rabbit hole and became like a fan for life.
Dude, how about we had Janelle Bonet?
You had her on the show?
No. Yeah, remember she played at Trick, right?
Oh,
I'm not making up. When she had the Noisettes, was that the name of the group?
Oh my gosh, good call. I totally forgot about that.
I remember meeting her and being like, wow, she's stunning. And then seeing her perform, thinking she's great.
She's
and
so
then
talented.
Seeing her in a movie a decade later, and being like, oh, okay.
Well,
yeah.
It was before your time, but the same thing with Kid Cudi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're very happy right there.
Yeah, came on the show to sing Kick Push, and then won 400 Grammys. I was like, well, it was nice to meet you. He was great. Yes.
Yeah, we're cool, Tyler.
Wow.
Vibe.
We're cool.
Okay. Cooler than you thought, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess she got real cool when I left. Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay, so listen, you guys, we have to wrap up this episode of the podcast.
They have this countdown clock, and it ran out minutes ago, but we're just having a really good time.
Yeah, we're just going to sit here.
Now it's gently blinking at us.
Yeah. It means we have to go, but...
Can we come back to Boston next year or something? Can you do this again?
I think that's the plan.
It's the only way this is not going to feel like a bummer. It'll feel like...
We'd love to see you guys again.
Yes.
If you see Matt Barr on the streets of this city, I want y'all
What
to
are we going to
so
say when
nice
we
to
see
him.
Matt Barr?
Sweet Matt.
There we go.
Nailed it.
There we go.
Way to
You
go,
guys,
Boston.
Thank you
You're
so
wonderful.
much. We're gonna
Love you guys.
hit the town
You
tonight
guys
with
were
our
great.
theme
Thank you so
song.
much.
Thank you,
Let's
everybody.
cuff it.
Thank you, Boston.
We love you. We wouldn't have this without you. Thank you. Good night.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Don't forget to leave us a review. You can also follow us on Instagram at DramaQueensOTH.
Or email us at dramaqueens@iHeartRadio.com. See you next time. We're all about that high school drama girl, all about them high school queens. We'll take you for a ride in our comic girl, cheering for the right team.